Today's Dishin' It is sponsored by Price Cutter. Local matters.
Welcome to Dishin' It. On the menu, how about for a nice holiday weekend, we make some sloppy joes with a sparkling summer lemonade, perfect for this holiday weekend. Take a look at your screen right now. Here are the ingredients and the instructions for the sloppy joes, which we're going to start with first. And I think every good sloppy joe starts with some ground beef, which is currently on sale right now at Price Cutter. So go check that out at Price Cutter right now. Get some beef.
And there is our sparkling summer lemonade. We're actually gonna make our own mint simple syrup, which I've never done before. So super excited for that. It's gonna pair perfectly for our sloppy joes.
Maddie, I had a quick question.
Yes.
Where are the lemons for the lemonade? Do we have lemons?
Right here, and then we have lemon juice.
Oh, lemon juice. Okay.
Lemon au jus.
I was thinking, where are the lemons?
Yes, and for our sloppy joes, we're actually adding a twist to it. We're gonna add some white onion and some jalapenos just to give it a nice little kick.
You know, I wish we were doing for sloppy joes. Remember Dishin' It, was it last week when we made those burgers?
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was so flavorful. I wonder if you could take that same seasoning for the burgers and make sloppy joes.
Totally. Totally.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That would be amazing.
Did I tell you? I don't think I did when I was at my grandma's this weekend. Laura wanted to recreate those burgers, and I was like, well, we got to get all these things, and she was like, it'll just, you know.
Laura!
I know, so we ended up just doing regular hot dogs and hamburgers, sorry, but she was definitely a fan of our
Giggles, listen to me. Giggles.
Giggles.
I know you. We have giggled together. You need to get those ingredients and make those for the family. They will love it.
They will love it. Giggles.
Sorry, Giggles, I had to.
I forgot. You knew that was her nickname.
Yes.
Oh my
because
gosh.
you remember we went to that restaurant and we were sitting there next to each other and we
would not stop laughing.
not stop laughing.
And I got pictures as proof, but those will not see the light of day.
No, thank you. But we had the best time. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was great.
She was cracking me up. Cracking.
Always good when, you know, you mix groups of people and you all hit it off, you know?
Yes. And you know what? I'll tell you, that is luck of the draw sometimes when you mix friend groups.
Oh, it's always.
Because you never know how they're going to interact.
Yes. And
get along.
Exactly. It's a catch-22, really. You know?
It is. Because I do, and I'm sure you have the same way, Maddie. I have certain friend groups that just don't, not intentionally don't mix, but it's like weird to think of like, this group of my friends on this side of my life,
right,
mixing with this group. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
It is. It's just funny how that all works out. Luckily, like one thing that I was really worried about was introducing Geraldo to my girlfriend group from high school and their husbands and their fiancés. I was like, we know the girls get along, but how are the guys gonna get along? And lucky for us, everything worked out great.
Remind me to tell you about a reality TV show where, speaking of friend groups meshing and getting together, and oh my gosh.
Did they not mesh?
No, it just turned into all the guys sitting around talking about their wives and their kids, and they were all crying. And I was like, what is happening right now?
They were bonding.
They were bonding, but it wasn't crying in a good way. It was like, how depressed am I?
Oh. Well, there you, okay. Maybe not so bonding.
Miss Maddie was hilarious, though.
Now, was this a Real Housewives show? Because I know the men do bond.
They do
Granted,
bond.
it's over shots, but there are tears, because I have been on a kick of watching season 13 of Real Housewives of New Jersey. And the girls are crazy. They talk over each other. But the men, they like to party, and I appreciate that about them.
They like to
leave the drama behind, but then they also kind of stir it up at times.
Okay,
so.
Do you think there will come a time with this current, I'm just talking about reality TV now, why we're cooking. That's what you do when you cook. You gab with your friends, right, my friends?
We're gabbing.
Because, you know, they do those Real Housewives shows, and it shows the women, in a light of drinking and fighting.
Yes.
But you don't really see the men doing it. I wish there was a show that, like, what is the word I'm trying to use? Like, I don't think it's necessarily the most inspiring thing for women to see that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think probably, I mean, again, I don't watch Real Housewives like all the franchises, but I think New Jersey, just that kind of, I guess, way they grew up and kind of the Italian, like, temper. I'm not sure.
But here's the thing is, I don't have any friends in my life that I fight with. I can't imagine throwing the wine and yelling and,
yeah, I hate, and then the second later, they're like, oh my gosh, you look fabulous. I love that.
My favorite line from every single reality show, because you know you have to have the drama and they fight. Here's what they say at the end of everyone. Can we just move forward?
Yes.
Can we just move forward?
I want peace. Can we just move forward?
Let's just move forward.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh.
But then
you fight again.
Fight again about the same stuff. Well, remember what you did in 2012? It's like,
Maddie,
Come
remember
on.
what you did in 2012? I have not forgiven you.
We didn't even know each other.
I didn't even know you.
Didn't even know you. And yet he still can't forgive
So, Miss
me.
Maddie, are we gonna cook this, brown it, and then drain it, and
Drain
then
it?
add seasonings or add whatever?
Yes.
That we're doing?
Sorry.
Oh, and I'm sorry, and you have garlic too.
I gotta press that in there.
My goodness, this smells really good though.
I know. Here we go.
Smells so good.
I love my little garlic
I
press.
do too. It is the best invention ever. Let me scrapey scrape. There we go.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I missed some. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. And then I think it said 2 garlic cloves. Let me just double check here. 2 cloves minced garlic.
You know what's funny, Maddie, too? I don't think I've had a sloppy Joe
Oh,
in like
years, decades.
probably 15, 20 years.
Yeah. I think the last time I had it was elementary school.
But randomly, at Price Cutter, I got a can of the sloppy Joe manwich mix. You know, the sauce?
Uh-huh.
I need to check and see if it's expired.
What?
I haven't even used it. It's been in my cupboard forever.
I would say double check that before you just go ahead and cook it.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Done with the
But we're
garlic.
making a homemade sauce with this. We're not even using like a canned sauce, right?
No, we are making a very good sauce, and I'm gonna actually try and hop to that really quick.
Perfect. This looks amazing. Oh my gosh, the smell. The
Okay,
smell.
so for this sauce, where are my notes? Here we go. Okay, we're gonna do it in a liquid measuring cup. Calls for tomato sauce, which we got here.
Brilliant.
How much tomato sauce? 8 ounces of tomato sauce. This is 8 ounces, so perfect.
Whole can.
Why are you not
I hope
moving?
Laura watches this.
Well, I think she has been all week because she's, oh, okay. What is going
Oh,
on?
do you need help?
Is it, there we,
There we
uh,
There. Wait, there. Yep.
put some muscle into it, Maddie.
Oh my gosh, I can smell
I'll make sure she
the
watches.
jalapenos though.
Okay. Okay.
That's-
Well, that's a lot of tomato sauce.
You know what? I was actually thinking it'd be a bigger can because my can of manwich stuff is like big.
Manwich.
Maybe they wanted me to make a big sloppy Joe.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
I'll continue this sauce after, but it's got ketchup, mustard, Worcestershire, a lot of other things as well.
And I
so-
think I'm gonna let this keep cooking and I'll drain it when we get back and then we'll start the brewing of the lemonade also.
Yes, the brewing of the lemonade. Okay, more sloppy Joe sloppiness after this.
Who are you calling sloppy?
Don't be calling me sloppy.